Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Well, I can tell you I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on.
Escalação do Fluminense.
Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Yeah, Thiago Silva. He's a player who doesn't seem to have any weaknesses at all, Peter. He's strong, he's quick, he's technically gifted, and very comfortable in possession. What I particularly find impressive about him, though, is his consistency and his reliability. He just never seems to make a mistake. Opposition strikers could be in for a hard time of it today.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. And we're underway. He's tried one! He's done very well to get to that.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
They've played it short. And he's gone backward here. Great chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Ganso.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Can he get it through? A real chance! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Thiago Silva. Thiago Santos. Can he get on the end of this? And that's a simple one for the keeper. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both.
Can he finish? And it's a goal! You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Aos 13 minutos do primeiro tempo, pelo jogador, camisa 25.
It is a super start. So far, so very good. And it's Ganso. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Short changes him with that pass. Ganso, and he's found a way past, and he shoots! And that is doing no harm at all.
Oh, it was a brilliant touch to set himself up. Just a shame that the finish let him down.
That's a good run down the left. And he's had it nicked away. Threads one in. Fluminense looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch if they get it to the standard we know they can. But what's key is the number of ballers in the team. As long as they don't lose the purpose, if they keep the purpose and the urgency, all will be well.
Fluminense have a free kick. Cleared without hesitation. Can he finish?
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Now, can they get him away? Thiago Silva. Oh, can he get onto this? Ganso. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Thiago Silva. And he has been fouled there. "15 minutes till half-time. What a throw in. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's got plenty of space out wide here. That's an excellent interception. Well, that pass isn't the best. And the pass is intercepted.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Nice bit of trickery. Gets into some space. And that's aimed in. Terrific header! And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
And the shot! A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Oh, shooting chance! It's in! A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. He'll take that. Perhaps not the prettiest, but they all count.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
So that's 2 now without reply.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
And they're not going to make any further progress now. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Crunching tackle.
Foram indicados 2 minutos de acréscimo.
He's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. There's the whistle for half-time. Reflections on the first half?
Mirassol really should be thinking about killing this off early in the second half, Peter. The boss will be demanding the same level of intensity from his team, so I'd expect to see the same positive intent after the break, the same purpose again.
It has been a remarkable contest, decorated by goals, and 2 between them at half-time. There's the start of the second half.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Looking to play him in. Can he latch on to this? And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that.
Is that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about. Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
No, that's been intercepted. And it's Ganso. Great defending, strong and determined. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Could try cutting inside here. He's got away. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Oh, well played, well sorted out. He's found a way through. And he's forced to go back. Out to the right. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Looking for options for movement. Oh, it's played into the area. That has earned a reprieve for the time being. Same again, same outcome.
Well, they're just unrelenting, Peter, wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Substituição no time do Fluminense.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Deixando o campo para a entrada de camisa 17, camisa 8.
Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. He's had it taken off him. Fluminense still have the cards to affect this game. Ganso.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
So what can they make of this? That looks a good ball through. He's on it. Can he get away? That's a... Tries a shot! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they are pulling clear here. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Couple of changes then in quick succession.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
A case now of complete control. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. And the counter is on.
Fluminense really have been second best here, second to every ball, and they can't have any complaints about where they are now. The good...
And the shot! And it's in! Players ecstatic, fans delirious. This is utopian. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And it's Ganso. Plays it through. Can he get onto this? Oh, sweet feet. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. And he's away, and he's had a hit. Keeper always had the measure of that. And we're done. Fluminense cannot spin this any other way. They came up against opponents who were thrilling, at times unplayable, who simply brushed them off. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Fluminense desperately failing to impose themselves on the game. Decidedly flat, disjointed in so many areas on the pitch, and you're never going to win like that.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you. Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. Well, it's a formation, this, Jim, with a packed midfield, isn't it?
Yeah, and it allows for a lot of flexibility, Peter. You know, combative without the ball, expansive with it. It's a system that's naturally going to ask an awful lot from your central striker, but also for anyone positioned out wide. You're the key supply route, and at the same time, the defensive cover. So, effectively, you're the lungs and legs of the team.
There's the whistle, and here we go. Well, they're certainly pressing with purpose here. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. No big chance! He's done very well to get to that.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
They've played it short. Out for a throw. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Oh, what's he done? And the shot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
That has been knocked clear. Let's a look and place it forward. Now, what about a counter-attack? Can he get it through? Well, that looks a cracking ball. Shapes to shoot! Goal! Botafogo! A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
And look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming, and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
It is a super start. So far, so very good. Botafogo leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Aims beyond the defence. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. That's been cut out, well played. And he's running through. There's the shot!
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Alex Telles. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Looking to play him in. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he's away. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. This looks promising. And he shoots! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. Knocks it into space. He is through here. Wasn't easy on the eye, but it's done its job. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Great ball, and he's in here. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. No way through. And he welcomes it in. He's had a shot! Oh, taken with style. They have done it. They have their equaliser.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get press from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Mirassol really will fancy their chances now. They need to make the most of the momentum, but they have to be careful not to overstretch themselves and pay a price.
Looking for the run. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Now try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. And he's well positioned here. He's had it taken off him. Chance, surely!
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Great vision. Alex Telles receives it in a wide position. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Oh, super find. And there's the end of the first half. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half. And that's the second half started.
Mirassol are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Looking for options for movement. Can he finish? Now, who's going to be first to this? And he's there to retrieve it.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
A lot of space ahead of him. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack. This is the time you need that pace.
Can he get onto this? And he cuts out the supply. Tries to play it through. Out to the left it goes. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. He's a sharp little ball here. Picked out brilliantly. Chance for a shot! Botafogo looking to pass their way through.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Alex Telles.
Well, they keep pressing like that as long as they can. Alex
Telles stood up well to him there. Alex Tellez got a long way forward to join the attack.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Botafogo needed that. They really needed it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Can he finish? It's off target and by quite a way.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Substituição em campo. Camisa 27.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Camisa 19. Deixando o campo para a entrada de camisa 10. Camisa 17.
Closing in on the last quarter of an hour.
Camisa 20. Substituição em andamento.
Well, that looks a decent ball. Great chance! In he goes again! And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
Botafogo clearly might still do this. Intensity level and focus are all very good, even at this late stage now.
Out to the right. Well, they can break here. Oh, nicely intercepted. Shifted it to the flank. Tries a shot!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Now, can they get him away? Can he spark a counter here?
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind.
He's having a shot! And somehow he managed to miss it.
Well, we could be headed for a scenario in which next goal is the winner. That chance could have been it too.
There's the header! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Still anyone's game, this. One moment can decide it.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now. I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
And the shot! Denied by an instinctive save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. Well, in my opinion, set pieces are 50-50 moments, and this is a rather big one, and it all depends on the service.
That's very neat. Pings in across.
Teremos minuto de acréscimo.
Foot in. Now this could be... He's tried one! The last act of a game, which they chased to the very end. It finishes all square, but boy, they were close to snatching it. So it is something for both, but ideal for neither. Both parties having to settle for what they get and hope for better in the weeks ahead. Your reflections then, Jim?
Listen, the more this game went on, a draw was always likely to be on the card. So overall, I don't think anyone will be complaining too much about what they've got.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have. Fluminense going eyeball to eyeball with their rivals one more time. A day for parading of colours, a day for pride, a day for partisanship, perhaps a day for personalities who will prevail over what could potentially turn into 90 minutes of bedlam. It's time we ask that age-old question again. Who is going to come out on top this time? Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. This is always a game of consequence.
Well, we never really did friendly derbies, not when I was playing, Peter. But it's impossible to keep rivalries in check, completely in check. So while I'm not expecting everything to go flying at 100 miles an hour, this could get spicy.
There's the whistle. Yet another page in the history of this grand old rivalry. That has ended up in no man's land. Thiago Santos. Ganso. And they've got a throw. And it's Ganso. Ganso! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. There's the delivery. Didn't quite get enough on that.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
Fluminense with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Now, who's going to be first to this? He's on it, can he get away? Now the cross. Ganso! Well, now, it's fallen kindly here. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Ganso. Oh, he's having a shot! Oh, that was no routine save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
This is their second corner of the game. Tries to get it clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. It's been a pretty high-octane start, at least from one side's perspective.
Yeah, they've been livelier and hungrier and looked the more likely to register first.
Tries to thread one through. He's in plenty of space here. Now this could be a chance. Knocks it out wide.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
He was under real pressure there. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Takes a shot! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
So, third corner of the game. Defending of the desperate variety. Cross needs to be good. It'll be a throw-in. Your impression so far, Jim?
Fluminense have definitely started much the stronger. They're far more creative.
Alex Telles. And it's Alex Telles. And he's managed to get free. He's looking unstoppable. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. He's in a great position here. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Half an hour played now. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Looking to play him in. That could spell trouble. He's got away. Hoisted it. Big header! Goal! Fluminense! It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Minutos do primeiro tempo pelo jogador, camisa 14.
Fluminense have fired themselves in front.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Can he get it through? It's a promising position. Now the ball, he rises! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
He has found the way through. Chance, surely!
Fluminense really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
Nicely spread. Oh, that's nice. It's a good-looking delivery. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. He's tried one! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. Strong running down that left flank. Well, Ah, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Oh, what a climb! That is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
Well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
Cleared away. Ball's gone out of play. Drive, and the shot! Oh, good stop, it had to be. Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
This possibly the last play of the half. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. And there's the end of the first half. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, I think the scoreline offers a fair reflection of the level of endeavour from both teams. I think they lead because they did most of the probing. A little more penetration, I think, should help them get the job done.
Well, the players definitely know they're in a derby. More of the same to come after the break, you can be sure of that. Fluminense, the happier of the teams, heading in for half-time, 1-0 up. And we're underway again. Fluminense carrying a one-goal lead. Distributed tidily. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, shooting chance! Thiago Silva, Thiago Santos. And that's put paid to a promising move. And it's made its way to him. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
And they're not going to make any further progress now. Oh, he's found support out wide. Oh, that's a key interception. Botafogo still behind thanks to that solitary strike. Good running, strong and purposeful. Alex Telles, spread neatly. Thiago Silva spots it and intercepts. And he's there to belt it away. So we've reached the hour mark. Great chance! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? It's a good spell of possession, this. Shapes to shoot! In he goes again. No mistake! Botafogo back on level terms. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
Camisa 26.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Yeah, I think he's been told to play that role of the tactical pivot, spraying the ball about sometimes, driving it forward from the middle of the park.
Botafogo grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Botafogo really will be annoyed. They failed to make anything of their lead, and it's so typical that this happens.
No, that's been intercepted. Botafogo still have the cards to affect this game. Ganso. He's through, now is he in? He's got plenty of space out wide here. He slings it in. And he gets rid in a hurry. That's the throw. That's a super give and go. Aimed beyond the defence. This looks promising. Skims one in. There's the shot! Goal! Fluminense! And again they hit the front. That was easy. Almost too easy.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a double. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
Fluminense making consecutive changes here.
Substituição.
Fluminense go into the lead.
Botafogo may only be one behind, but they're showing much in terms of threatening parity.
Oh, sweet feet. And the finish! And a terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. That's very neat. And he's picked it up out wide. He's got two. He's got a goal! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Ah, now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change. So, time for a potential game changer.
Well, this could lead to the injection of energy that might disrupt the rhythm of their opponents.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited for me.
Goes for a shot! Goal! Fluminense! And they're back in front. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, Peter, the manager's all smiles, but he's got a big decision to make here. He needs to see this one out.
Botafogo have now used up all but one of their substitution windows. Botafogo are in dire need of a breakthrough. Can they?
Look, their path is set. They have to take risks in every situation now.
Steaming up, shoots! And he's really put himself on the line here. There's the header! No, not the best of headers. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. Into the last 5 minutes. Knocks it into space. Good ball, good take.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Driving forward.
Teremos 5 minutos de acréscimo.
Thiago Santos. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested.
It's looking good from here. It simply has to remain error-free now.
Nicely aimed pass. He's in a great position here. Thiago Santos. And that is as far as it goes. Well, that turned out to be quite a game. Both sides committed, determined, driven. And whilst you might argue to the contrary, perhaps a fair result on the balance of things. So there it is. What struck you most about that?
Yeah, well, I've been on the losing side in games like this, and I can tell you it really does hurt. It's about the fans, and when you let them down, it hurts that bit more. I mean, you can do all the right preparations and still end up on the losing side. I don't think they'll be going out tonight.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening.